Hey guys, today I don't really have a specific tip as much as just a mindset shift maybe, and maybe you already do this, but I know that I really struggled early on in my home inspection business until I sort of have a mindset shift, and that was basically how can I provide value, how can I add value, and what I mean by this is if you do a speaking thing, if you do an inspection, if you're talking to a buyer, you're talking to a seller, don't beat your chest. I'm this organization. I have this certification. I have this. Who cares? Um, Basically, how can you add value? I mean, even on an inspection. I mean, obviously you do a good inspection, but little things like their filter sizes. Let them know what those are so they know their dryer plug because there's a bunch of different ones. And when it comes to realtors, if you ever do a presentation or something, basically put yourself in their shoes. How can you help me make my job easier or simpler? I don't really care about, all your designations and stuff. I mean, that's really the way they're thinking. And don't bore me some long, drawn out. One time I took a water heater apart and put it back together, and before I knew better, now my presentations are more like apps they could use or something like that. So basically, the mindset is how can you add value? How can you add value to the buyer? How can you add value to the real estate agent or the transaction altogether? If you figure that out, you will be successful. And speaking of successful, check out the Successful Home Inspector. Got several podcasts on there. Thanks.